everybody, welcome back to the All Things Good channel and to this week's video. How are you? I hope you are all doing very, very well. This miserable February time we're having, oh, the weather's gone horrible, hasn't it? It's dreary, it's rainy, it's dull, it's February. Oh my God, do you know, I think February is the month I least like the most. Not just because of the weather, but other reasons as well. And it's my sister's anniversary this week. It will have been 12 years since I lost Sarah on the 17th of February. And I just don't know where that time has gone. So I am not a fan of February. But isn't it the way, just as you start filming, the doorbell goes, delivery. Anyway, yeah, February is really not my favourite month. But I'm filming this little intro Saturday morning, i.e. yesterday. And last night, of course, was, well, Valentine's Day night. And I've been at work yesterday, a normal Friday, but I came home and Paul had bought me a beautiful bunch of flowers and had actually made a lovely meal for me as well. So earlier in the week, he said to me, give me 5 of your favourite ingredients, 5 of your favourite foods. And I was a bit like, okay, well, I love chicken and I love duck and I love chocolate. As you know, I love strawberries, garlic. And he was like, really? Is that all you can give me? And I was like, well, yeah, I can't think of anything else. Those are the things I like. Anyway, last night he made the most gorgeous meal and I've got it to show you here today. So the Invisible Chef is back today. But let me read out exactly what it is that he made because the description is incredible. From the ingredients I chose, he made a warm winter duck salad for starter, poussin, little chicken, with garlic and lemon emulsion, confit tomatoes and parsnip puree, followed by a chocolate mousse with cinnamon cream and strawberry coulis. What a feast that was, and how lovely, what a lovely thing to do. So thank you very much, Paul, aka the Invisible Chef. That is coming up for you a little bit later. And I have been religiously following my Wild Mint skincare regime. I have the tiniest, let me get close, the tiniest bit of makeup on today. Probably the least makeup I would ever wear. My skin is feeling amazing. I'm 3 weeks into this 5-step program that you do daily. Great for sensitive skin, amazing for menopausal skin like mine, and I am absolutely loving it. And they have been in touch with me this week, asked me to include a little bit more for you here today, and I have. And in return, they're offering you a special deal. So if you're interested in the Wild Mint products, who wouldn't be? They're incredible. Honestly, my skin feels so relaxed and rejuvenated, and it doesn't have that tightness anymore. The dryness and the dullness is gone that I'm finding with all my menopausal hormonal symptoms. But they've actually offered you 50% off the 5-step starter kit. If you go to the description box down below, you'll find a link. And if you do purchase the 5-step starter kit, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Use this caption, Polly Johnson in capitals, and you will get 50% off. And there's a little bit more of that to show you later on in the video as well. I am absolutely shattered, I don't mind telling you. Nancy's completion date on our house is coming up very, very soon. So I'm starting to pack over there. But before we pack, we've got lots of sorting to do. And I spent one day this week, I was there for hours. I've practically done all of her conservatory. We've emptied a lot of her drawers in her lounge area. We've thrown a lot away. She's a hoarder. She's got lots of bits of papers. She's got old shopping lists, you name it, she's got it. Dishwasher's just doing a beep. Everything's happening this morning, but it's Saturday, isn't it? So everything has to be done Saturday morning. Yeah, so I've done a lot there, and I'm absolutely shattered, and we've probably only got a couple of weeks to go before Nancy moves in here. So yeah, we are busy, busy bees. No movement on my house yet. I was meant to have a second viewing this morning on the house. The house is spotlessly clean, tidy, and these viewers that came for their second viewing didn't show up. And that's just the way it goes, isn't it? You cannot get stressed about it. I can't worry about it. It is what it is. But the house is ready for any viewers that want to come and see it. And, you know, It'll sell when it sells, won't it? So it has been a very, very busy week. How's it been for you? And if you don't like Valentine's Day and you haven't done anything for Valentine's Day, well, it's just a day, isn't it? And it doesn't really matter, and I love you anyway. So there we go. So let's get into this week's video. I hope you enjoy it. Well, I've just parked up, having been given the runaround, really, literally this morning. I'm now parked up. I'm about to go and have my nails done, so a bit of relaxation after a bit of a manic morning. But yesterday I had delivered 2 new walking frames for Mum, because we thought we'd get a spare one for her because one of her wheels is a little bit dodgy on the one she's got at the moment, and then a second one so that when she's at my house we've got one upstairs and one downstairs. But when they were delivered, they've sent me the wrong ones. They're too wide, so they don't fit in this car for a start, and they're not ideal around the house. They're a little bit too wide for her, and she's the tiniest little thing in the world anyway, so she just wants one of the little slimline ones which I had ordered previously. So I had to do a return, but when they were delivered, they weren't boxed. They were just wrapped up with tape. So I didn't unwrap them. I've kept them as they were delivered and printed off the code thing from Amazon, which meant I had to drop them at every drop point. So there was sort of 3 really local to me. One was the main sorting post office in the town, which I went to first thing this morning. It was closed, and it's open between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. 3 days a week. Great. Another one I took it to said, oh, I can't take that, it's not in a box. I said, well, it wasn't delivered to me in a box. Oh no, I can't take that. So then I went to another one and printed off the label and everything, and then she was just about to take it off me. She went, oh, I'll just check with my team leader. She checked with her team leader, who came out the back of the store. This was a Tesco's Express, I hasten to add. And this was one of the stores that Amazon told me I could go to because they accepted packageless parcels. So I followed all the instructions to the book. Oh, I don't know whether our everyman will take that. I said, well, your everyman, or an everyman, delivered it like this. It hasn't been unopened. It wasn't in a box to begin with. So they've taken it off me and accepted it. But she's taken my phone number off me. So she's given me this little receipt. But she's taken my phone number off me. She says, and when he comes this afternoon, if he doesn't take it, I'll ring you. You can come and pick it back up. I mean, is it me? Or is that just utter madness? Is it me? No, it's not, is it? What a bloody rigmarole. Excuse my French. So, because I've been doing that, I'm actually now early for my nail appointment. But I'm going to go in and see whether I can get in early. And I might have some Valentine's nails done this week. It's Valentine's Day, isn't it, on Friday? So, yeah, I'll go in and have a little bit of P&Q, bit of peace and quiet, a nice cup of coffee, and have my nails done. And breathe. How cute are they? Nails are done. There was a day this week that I was actually without my car for a full day, so what better opportunity than to be over at Nancy's for the day, starting to pack, ready for her house move. So we have put away all the treasures, well, from a couple of rooms anyway. Managed to finish the conservatory, and we've sorted out some drawers in her lounge as well. Done a few trips to the charity shop and to the tip, but we've kept all the special bits and pieces.
Gets me every time. Lost in the city lights, our love's electric, right? You make me feel alive. I know July is gone. You make me feel at home in the neon glow.
Well, I'm now 3 weeks into my new skincare regime with Wild Mint Cosmetics, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm following their 5-step skincare regime, particularly at night before I go to bed. I'm finding the whole regime very relaxing. My skin is very stressed at the moment because of everything going on. And have you noticed how our skin can change over time? Well, mine certainly has in the last year or so, particularly because I've entered the menopause. And I recently started this exciting routine for menopausal skin, and it's really helping me get my confidence back now that my skin isn't feeling so dry or looking so dull. I didn't expect to say this, but I have been feeling much happier with this natural aging process since committing to a skincare routine and sticking to it. The 5-step regime is really easy actually. I started with the Citrus Cleanse, which is an illuminating antioxidant cleanser, and you pop it all over your skin, and then you want to wash it off with warm water and pat your skin dry before applying the Citrus Splash purifying antioxidant toner. Next, I've applied Youth Boost. This is a multivitamin refining serum, and it honestly feels like silk as it goes onto your skin. All the products contain hyaluronic acid, which is effective in treating dryness, and the routine doesn't have any rash chemicals either, meaning there's no risk of disrupting your hormones. Taking this time to myself each day, and particularly every evening before bed, has really helped me relax and control my stress levels. Using this 5-step kit has really helped my confidence levels during menopause, and the formulas are packed with superfoods rich in antioxidants which support the skin's ability to produce collagen naturally. And collagen is something we quickly get rid of during the menopause. Investing in skincare can feel a bit like a risk, but what I do love is that this company offers a 60-day money-back guarantee. If the products aren't right for you, they'll refund you without returning them. Next up is the wonderful Marula Magic. Marula Apricot Antioxidant Facial Oil, and it's absolutely gorgeous. A lightweight, skin-boosting blend of marula, apricot and rose oils that absorbs easier for firmer, plumper, more radiant skin. I'm also finding that this relaxing regime before I go to bed is also helping with my sleep problems that I seem to have developed throughout menopause. And I do experience quite a lot of nighttime sweat as well. Those hot flushes really are only affecting me at night. And I'm not experiencing them every night, but this whole regime before I go to bed with a nice little glass of water is definitely helping me relax and definitely helping me through the night. And last but by no means least is the Smooth Boost Multivitamin Hydrating Moisturiser. Now this is fabulous. Again, it's quite lightweight, formulated with skin boosting vitamins A, C and E for maximum antioxidant support and improved skin texture. This brightens and evens the dull complexion while fighting signs of aging and skin damage. Just smooth all over your face and massage gently into the skin until it's fully absorbed. If you can do this routine twice a day, even better. My skin feels amazing using these products, and I love the way it glows as well. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, The Invisible Chef is back this week, and of course this is the wonderful Valentine's Day evening meal that he made for me on Friday evening. Do you know, it's so much better than going to a restaurant, spending a fortune on food you may or may not like. It seems just such like a rip-off, doesn't it, when you go to a restaurant on Valentine's Day. But this was absolutely fantastic. I would even say almost Michelin starred in its quality. He did a fine job. We both enjoyed it very, very much, and we had a lovely Valentine's evening together, feasting on this glorious food.
Start feeling hopeless, scream out loud, because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the
we are, having a moment on the bed, and look at me, practically makeup free. Can't believe it. 3 weeks into this skincare regime and I'm absolutely loving it. My skin feels great. It feels so settled. I don't know about you, but it's obviously because of the menopause and my hormones, but recently my skin's been starting to feel quite tight and makeup hasn't been sitting as well, and it just feels a bit ugh. But I can honestly say 3 weeks into using the Wild Mint products, my skin is feeling lovely, absolutely gorgeous. And like I say, I'm practically makeup free, which is very unlike me. But my skin is starting to look great. It feels so soft. It doesn't feel tight. I absolutely love it, and I cannot recommend them highly enough. So if you want to give the starter kit a go, if you have a look in the description box down below, I've put a link for you. And if you purchase the starter kit and you use the code Polly Johnson, you will get 50% off. And there's a 60-day no quibble guarantee. You can get your money back if it doesn't suit you, and you don't have to return the products. They're vegan, suitable for all skin types, but especially menopausal and sensitive skin. Glass bottles, so they're recyclable and reusable. And I just love it. It's absolutely, well, it's doing my skin the world of good, and that's honest, completely honest. I'm absolutely loving it, and it's making me feel, I think I said in the video earlier, it's boosted my confidence, but because my skin is feeling and looking better and brighter, dare I say it's slightly younger, probably not younger, but you know, it's certainly feeling and looking nice, I think, that it's brightening me up, and it's not making me feel quite as menopausal, just because it's one of the, not symptoms, but it's one of the observations that I've had throughout the menopause. And when that's sort of kind of back to normal or feeling much better, you think, oh, I feel a lot better. Totally psychological, I'm sure, but anyway, that's that. Anyway, it's been a mixed bag of a week, what with me second house viewing viewers not turning up. I don't know why. Could be a very genuine reason I haven't heard. I don't know why they didn't turn up, but that's a bit of a shame. And packing at mum's is, it's always the same, isn't it? You start doing a job and you don't realise how big that job is going to be until you get cracking into it. Yeah, a lot to do. So anyway, it is what it is, and we can't do anything about this house at the moment. It's in the lap of the gods. It will sell when it sells and all that. But of course, it's been an emotional week as well, because we've had Valentine's Day, which is lovely. And for me, it's not so much about Valentine's Day as a day. You know, I'm not into the sort of materialistic side of it or the commercial side of it, but it's just that little reminder about love, obviously, but it doesn't have to be just about love in a romantic relationship. I think it sort of just triggers that sort of, well, it gets me thinking about love in all sorts of respects. You know, the love I have for my children, my family, the love I've had for my parents and still have for mom, obviously, and the love of a sibling. Of course, tomorrow will be Sarah's anniversary, and I, for those of you who don't know, lost my sister Sarah 12 years ago tomorrow, 17th of February, to bowel cancer, and she was only 45 years old. So you think about the loves you've lost as well, and you think about love of your pets or whatever it is that you love, something that you do you might love, something that your hobby you might love. And it's just got me thinking this week about how love also changes throughout the years. You know, as a child, you feel loved by your family or the people that are bringing you up, but you can't really understand it because you're a child. And then when you're a teenager, you might be entering into your first romantic relationships, and love is very exciting and those kind of things, and you want to look great, and then you have the love of perhaps having children, and that is a different thing altogether, and it's a much deeper and much the bond is incredible, or normally is. It was for me. And then I think if you, like me, have had romantic relationships that haven't worked, and you then find yourself entering your 50s into a new relationship, a romantic relationship, again, that takes on a completely different dimension to the love that you might have had in a romantic relationship when you were 20 or even 30. And what I love is the fact that I am into my 50s now and have this wonderful package of a romantic love that is secure. And by that I mean you don't worry about things. You're a team. You achieve the same goals. You've already perhaps had your family, so it's not like you are starting a relationship to have babies and children. You are entering a different life, but you're doing it together, and it's something new. And entering into my 50s is lovely. It's been lovely. But also the love I have for my children, my family, my pets, are different to the way I used to feel about love, as I say, in my 20s or my 30s, because I'm older and I have a deeper understanding of what love truly means and truly is. And it's not just about what you say, or it isn't just about what you say at all. It's about how you feel. And it's about the depth of understanding of love. And love is actually a very, very, very big word, because you might say to somebody, oh, I love you. And it could be a friendly banter. It could be, I love you, to a friend. And you're saying it because you love their personality, or you love the way they dress, or you love the way they make you smile. But it's a totally different love to the love you're going to have for a partner or your child. And for me, the blessing of being able to have Nancy still in my life and to be able to love her, and now looking forward to having her live under the same roof as me, it's that bond that we have together and that love that we have and I have for her that is going to make looking after her an absolute privilege. And I think if someone had said to me when I was 20, you're going to have to look after your mother, I would have gone, oh, God, really? And I'm just being honest. But I still loved her back then. She was still my mum and I loved her. But now we have such a different understanding of love and the depth of love and what it all means, because we're older. And I just wondered if you kind of felt the same. I probably rabbited and baffled on a little bit there, but do you understand what I'm kind of saying? How it all changes? And this, you know, even if you've been married or, you know, in a romantic relationship for 30, 40 years, I'm sure that love for that person has changed within that time. And I'd also hope it grows stronger because it grows deeper in time. But yeah, because it's been Valentine's Day this week, it has just got me thinking about the aspects of love and the different kinds of love we have and how it does change as we get older. It certainly is for me anyway. But I am very blessed and I do feel very loved, and I do love everybody in my family and everybody that is around me, and I love you too, my lovely subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, a warm welcome to you. So do hit that like button if you're enjoying the videos so far. And that's it really for this week. That's a little roundup of what's been going on, and the days are going very, very quickly, especially with, you know, the house situation, the house moving. I just seem to be on the phone all the time, or, you know, doing a little bit here and there at mum's and what have you. Nancy's very good this week. She has been out and about, but not too much because it's been rainy and cold and drizzly and what have you. But she's in a very good spirits, and she thanked you very much all for your lovely comments because she was in the video last week. So that's it. I'm going to have a relaxing rest of my Sunday. I hope you are as well. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it and stay safe, stay in the boat and keep doing all things good. And I will see you next Sunday. Until then, take care. See you then. Bye.